What's good, YouTube? It's time to talk about Montero, the new Lil Nas X album, and let's get straight into it, man. Let's start with the song review. I'll have that in a section, and then, like always, the actual review and, rating at the end. So, starting off with Montero, obviously pre-released, huge song, huge hit, really catchy, awesome production, nice solid horns, got the horns in there. Really solid opener. I mean, you don't need me to tell you that. It's a great song. It's got almost 1 billion streams. Really catchy, too. Dead Right Now is the first new song we hear. I thought it was okay. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I didn't think it was super catchy, like, anywhere near Montero is. But, he talks about, like, the 1 in a million chance he had. He talks about, like, a conversation with his dad in the song. So it's obviously very, like, personal to him and means something to him. So it kind of drags on, in my opinion. Feels almost too long. But that being said, the album is so short, it's easy to just not really to look past that. And I did look past that. I didn't really care about the length too much. I thought it was too long. I just thought at some point I was like, all right, this is kind of dragging on. Next, we got Industry Baby. Again, another viral hit. Jack Harlow's on that. He gives a great verse. Lil Nas X has good rapping, a good verse on that. Really catchy. Another viral hit song, just like Montero was. Yeah, man, good song. That's What I Want, fourth new song. This is actually my favorite song on the album, not including Montero or anything pre-released, but just of the new songs, this is my favorite one. Thought it was super catchy. If I had to put money on like the next hit song that Lil Nas X releases, I'd put my money on That's What I Want. Really catchy vibe, fast pace, really nice build up to the final drop. This is kind of like your typical catchy Lil Nas X song that's gonna do numbers, like really catchy. One of my favorite choruses, something that gives like a dancing vibe you'd hear in like I don't know, some dance or whatever. So yeah, man, great song. Art of Realization, short interlude, talks about Lil Nas X not really having a direction in life and still trying to find his purpose, which he obviously finds later in the album and through the album. Scoop feat Doja Cat, the first new feature. Vibey chorus that repeats a lot. Really, actually, I didn't like it at first, but it did grow on me, the chorus and the vibe of the song. I didn't really love Doja Cat's verse. That still hasn't grown on me completely. I think it's too short to really do anything. I feel like it needed to be longer for one, but I also don't like how broken up and choppy it sounds. I think Doja fans will like it, and I don't think it's a complete awful verse or anything. I just think it could have been better. And yeah, so that's what I felt about that. One of Me, honestly, I was really disappointed that Elton John didn't actually sing. I think he did the piano or the production or the lyric writing, whatever he did. The beat was really nice. The chorus was nice. The piano part was nice. I just wanted to hear him. We didn't though. We heard, Lil Nas obviously still good. Still rapping. He's still singing really well. I just wanted the Elton John feature on it too. So yeah. Lost in the Citadel. I actually really like this song. Probably my second favorite song on the album. I like the way he changes up the vibe, man. He leans to like a punk rock type feel. In my reaction, I said it kind of felt like the Travis Barker MGK album. Still kind of feels like that. I really liked it though. For some reason, I like that stuff. Really laid back, but he's going over a really fast-paced beat, so it's a nice, feeling. And yeah, it's like basically a punk rock song that I thought was awesome. Thought it was cool how he switched it up. $sign Slime. This is more rap heavy, harder rap feel. Lil Nas is obviously going to rap on this. Good chorus. Chorus is good, catchy, kind of basic, but $sign Slime, it is what it is. Fits the song's vibe for sure. Megan Thee Stallion, I don't love Megan Thee Stallion. I don't hate her. This verse was awesome from her. It did really good. Again, she's not my favorite artist, but I have to give credit where credit's due. She probably had the best flow on the album, including, Jack Harlow's verse and all that. She definitely had the best flow, and, she gave a solid verse. She did what we all expected her to do, but she did it well. So yeah, man, so pretty good song, nothing against $sign Slime. Next, we got Tales of Dominica. At first, didn't like it, but it grew on me again. I really like the intro to it. He's got a nice cadence from like low to high, or he like dips down and goes up for the chorus. Really grew on me, really catchy with the beat in the back, and yeah, man, I liked Tales of Dominica. Thought it was a cool vibe. Sun Goes Down was pre-released. I never actually heard it. The first time I heard it was on the album. I didn't love it. I thought it was okay. He does change the sound on it. Delivers more like a reverbed out sound. Kind of raps about his struggle about being gay a little bit, which was cool to hear about. Deeper song than I thought it was at first. Like, I didn't realize how deep of a song it was until I, re-listened to it. But that being said, I just didn't really like. I appreciate the message and what he went through. I just don't love the song itself and like that part of it. So yeah. Void's the longest song in the album. Definitely felt like it needed to pick up a bit earlier. It's more relaxed, it's laid back. It's something you can kind of play in the background. But like if you're focused on it, you're kind of like, all right, like speed it up, do something with it. It kind of gets boring and it drags on a bit. He does hit a lot of high notes on it really well though. Like he has these high parts that are really good. Just felt like it needed to kind of speed up or maybe beat drop or get a feature on it, something else to speed it up. Don't Want It is the complete opposite, really fast paced. Really love the beat on this one. It really cool like sound in the beat in the background. Keeps a good pace. There's a nice interlude in the middle where he's talking about like him being #1 on the Billboard and winning like an award or whatever. So that was cool to hear. So yeah, I like Don't Want It. Thought it was cool. Life After Salem is a borderline rock song. Like it even has a guitar solo. I was super shocked when I heard it. I don't love the song, but like I appreciate the vibe it is and like how he's switching it up. I'm glad he's not just making pop song after pop song over and over again. It's cool that he's doing like a punk rock, he's doing a rock song, he's doing all sorts of stuff. Lyrics are pretty heavy and emo sounding. That's not bad, but it is a cool vibe. It's a different vibe though. Kind of feels like it drags on a bit towards the end too, but it might just be because it's like a really slow paced song surrounded by fast, energetic songs for the most part. I don't really know. I don't hate it though. I thought it was a cool vibe. It's just not for me, really. Am I Dreaming was relaxed. I actually really liked this song as the closer. Probably my favorite feature on the album probably is Miley Cyrus. Again, not including, Jack Harlow because that was pre-released. But of the new songs, honestly, Miley Cyrus's verse I kind of like the best. I think it's a cool effect. It's one of my favorite features of the song. She fits the vibe really well, and it's really calm, laid back. Just kind of ends the song with a closer. So yeah, nothing wrong with Miley Cyrus, man. So final thoughts. Album has a really short runtime. It's like 43 minutes long. Each song's 2 minutes 30 seconds around there, with like a few exceptions. That being said, that makes the features really short, which isn't a huge problem, but like the Doja Cat one, I think suffered because of that. It just felt really short and needed to be longer. I like how Lil Nas X like uses different genres though. He switches it up. It's not just the same pop song over and over again. He does rock. He does really heavy rap. He does hip hop. He does pop. He does the metal song, the heavy metal song, not heavy metal, but the more rock song. And I liked when he switches it up. Examples, I liked the Citadel one, which is the Lost in the Citadel, the punk rock. But examples I didn't really like as much were Life After Salem. Just, it's all going to be preference. Some people are going to like different songs than others. But it is cool, to say the least, how he was able to switch it up. Favorite songs, Lost in the Citadel and That's What I Want. That's What I Want I like slightly more. I think it's going to be a huge hit, probably popular on TikTok or something like that. Features were all good. Least favorites, Doja Cat's. I've talked about that. Megan, again, not my favorite artist, but she killed it, and you got to give credit where credit's due. She did awesome on that. Biggest issue with the album is it didn't really like shock me in any way, and I know it's not going to be like some genre defining album, but I kind of was going through it, and I think there's a good amount of weak points on the album. There's really catchy parts on the album, but some of the album I was kind of just like, it's okay, or I don't hate it, I don't love it. I wasn't really like into it as much as I wanted to be. I also think part of that's just some of the biggest songs being pre-released. So you're in the back of your mind, you're always comparing the next song to like, is this going to be better than, Montero, or is it just going to kind of be okay? Or Industry Baby, or is it going to be okay? And some of them I feel like could be as good. Some of them I feel like just don't really have the same energy. Again, some of that reason is because he switched up the style, which is cool that he did that, and that nothing against that. But at the same time, you're kind of just like, sometimes it feels like it drags on a bit too much. And I get it's not going to be like some, weird, cool album. There's not going to be like some, there's not going to be like Igor, we're not going to be listening to like a Tyler the Creator album where he's bringing in all these weird samples and, it's a cool story and all that. Like, it's not, I can't look too deep into it. I know that Lil Nas X is generally going to go after hits and like Billboard toppers, which is what I expected the album to be. And I wasn't disappointed or anything. I just feel like there are some slower parts and it didn't really, not all the songs hit as hard as like Montero or Industry Baby. I thought it could have been a bit better in that aspect. That being said, I do think the album's going to do numbers. He has a huge fan base, huge following. He's kind of a meme. He's got a huge TikTok following. So I do think it's going to do numbers. I think it's going to be really popular in the mainstream. Just me personally, it was kind of just okay, kind of what I expected. Nothing too crazy, nothing too like whoa, like, you know, exciting. Just kind of your typical Lil Nas X album. This is his first debut album though. I forgot what the other one was called. Like, I think it was called Seven or something, was an EP or whatever. But yeah, this is his first debut album, and it's not a bad debut album at all. Like, it's gonna do numbers. It's gonna be really good. So I'm gonna rate this a 6 out of 10, mainly because I just felt like some songs dragged on a bit too much. It was really short, so I feel like that affected it. I just feel like there was a lot of parts of it where he could have, like, you know, I don't know, done something else, figured something out, and maybe like wowed us a bit more. It did just kind of feel like the same formula, kind of like he's trying to put together a bunch of hit songs. So 6 out of 10 is the rating. Thank y'all for watching. If you want to watch my live reaction to the album, it's somewhere on my channel. It might be linked, I don't know. And yeah, man, stick around for more album reviews. Comment down another album I should do. And thank y'all for watching, man. Like and subscribe really helps me out. So thank y'all for watching, man. Peace out.